This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of October 12th, 2022. I'm Alex Brown. The founder of Wave Therapeutics in Brown County says a recent win at a pitch competition in San Diego was particularly special. The startup, which is developing a smart cushion device to help prevent bed sores, won the $10,000 top prize at the Women's Venture Summit.
The focus of the Women's Venture Summit is all about women uplifting other women. It's filled with women VCs and angels who specifically and intentionally invest in female founders. And the reason why that's so important is only between about 3% of all funding dollars go to women and minority founders in the United States. And this group is actively trying to make a change in that.
Jessica Bussert says in line with that mission, she decided to share the prize money with the other 5 founders in the competition. A New York City-based co-working space operator is shoring up plans for a new location in downtown Indianapolis. Industrious plans to open a space in 2 buildings of The Stutz in January, offering 350 total seats in private offices, shared workspaces, and conference rooms. Employee Indy has promoted Marie McIntosh to President and Chief Executive Officer, succeeding Angela Carr-Klitsch. McIntosh has served as Chief Operating Officer and, more recently, Chief Strategy Officer. She joined the organization in June 2016. From the #1 source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Mark your calendar for IBJ's Women of Influence event on October 27th. We'll be unveiling this year's class of Indy's most powerful and inspiring women. Join us as we celebrate their successes and reveal the triumphs and challenges that have shaped their careers. RSVP by October 20th at ibj.com/events.
Whether it's a new hire or a noteworthy promotion, IIB's Big Wigs and New Gigs serves as a platform to promote your team. Our revamped offering includes being featured on both the newly redesigned newsletter and at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Subscribers to the Business News subscription save $10 off every listing. Plus, you can save $100 by bundling your submission to IIB with the Indianapolis Business Journal or the Indiana Lawyer. More at InsideIndianaBusiness.com.
TechPoint, the nonprofit growth accelerator for the state's tech ecosystem, is partnering with Texas-based New Apprenticeship to help grow Indiana's workforce through apprenticeships.
The program is part of TechPoint's Mission 41K to add another 41,000 workers to the sector by 2030. TechPoint says there are about 435,000 adults working as apprentices in the U.S., but only about 4,000 are in fields such as IT, digital marketing, cloud computing, and data analytics. The nonprofit says New Apprenticeship partners with employers nationally to bridge the gap between what schools teach and experience can bring. Students accepted to the program undergo a 2 to 3 month boot camp in their selected field for intensive training. Following completion, they get placed with a company for a paid position while still receiving coaching and mentoring from the New Apprenticeship program. TechPoint says Mission 41K prioritizes skills-based hiring and puts a focus on apprenticeships as a viable path to a successful career. Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
A bookkeeper for the Anderson Community School Corporation has been charged with embezzling nearly $1 million from the district. The U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Indiana says Carla Burke has been charged with wire fraud. Burke worked as a bookkeeper for the school district's food service department, where she maintained financial records and issued checks to vendors. The U.S. Attorney alleges Burke was also cutting checks for herself for the sum of approximately $977,000 over about a 5-year period. If convicted, Burke faces up to 20 years in federal prison. Circle Center Mall in downtown Indianapolis has landed a new tenant that may signal the refocused future of the beleaguered retail hub. Indianapolis-based Direct Connect Logistics is moving its corporate headquarters into the former Nordstrom location and has plans to add over 100 jobs. President Nick Likens said the move could serve as a model for other businesses to follow DCL's lead.
We've had our roots in the downtown community for a long time. Circle Center Mall has had its ups and downs, and we wanted to be a part of that revamp and bringing some life back down to the center of Indianapolis. We believe we can retain, recruit, bring in talent to the downtown area. It was an opportunity for us to have roughly 52,000 square feet on a single floor, build out a best-in-class workplace for our employees and make it a place that people really want to come to work.
DCL will occupy 52,000 square feet to accommodate the company's growth resulting from 2 acquisitions this past spring. The company currently employs 260 workers and plans include expanding that number to 400 in the next year. Indiana attorney and dealmaker Tom Dockich is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.